Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lati Desire. So I know it's been way too long, but I am finally back. I would like to say a big thank you to each one of you for still being a part of this wonderful community, for all the messages, the comments, the constant support from you guys, the calls that I have been getting from on other platform asking me, Lati, what's up with the videos? I miss those contents of you just sitting down talking and uplifting. It encourages me a lot and I would like to see more. Those messages is why I'm actually sitting down here, and I'm just truly grateful for each one of you and to be back into this space. Thank you guys. And for the new subscribers, welcome to this safe space, this community, and I hope you continue to grow with us and be enlightened in a positive way. So, guys, I know. Yes, we hear all of this. So, what has been happening with you, Lati? Why did you take that long break? And I'm going to share with you guys the reason for my pause. And trust me, I tried to do this video so many times, but it's like the devil saying like, don't do it. Keep your ass quiet. Shut up. Don't do it. Keep it quiet. Shh. Don't do it. The devil has been saying don't do it. But today, trample. We got this. So guys, before I even get into the future, I would like to take you guys down to memory lane. I, as always, want my channel to be focused on healing, enlightenment, progress, growth, the light, God. I want my channel, that's where I want my channel to grow massively in those areas. And so today I'm going to be very transparent. It might sound disturbing to some of you, so if you are one of those kind of people who are not able to manage certain conversation, I would prefer you go and watch another video of me on my YouTube channel. But I'm going to be sharing some stuff with you guys, and just to keep you guys up to date as what has been happening with me. And why is it that she's posting so consistently on other platforms, but she's not posting on this YouTube channel? So, guys, last year around August, September, September, November, around that time, I was going through a lot of mental breakdowns, like personal issues that I was going through that was affecting me. And when I'm going through those process, it messes with my productivity. There was a lot of stuff that was on my mind that had me. There was a day where I just felt like I was crying, a lot of emotions, and a lot of stuff that was hurting me. And so I could not produce the way in which I wanted to produce because my mind wasn't there, my thought wasn't cleared. So it had me back. And at the same time too, I was also focusing on getting my dog Millie here. So I was doing a lot of researches in getting the process of her coming, doing a lot of preparation for Milan. And when Milan got here, I had to give her most of my attention because I was relearning about all her routines and to see what I can do and what I can't do and what I'm not supposed to do. So those at the time had me, my mind, and it was so hard for me to just come and sit in front of the camera and act like everything was fine. I'm truly grateful for that time, but as I said, like everything wasn't going as smooth as I would want it to do. Also, December, I'm normally the kind of person that always try to make sure that I accomplish all my goals that I've set down. But for some reason, this time around, like I did a video about vision board and goal setting, how to set your goals. You guys can check those videos. They're actually some wonderful videos. However, for this time around, I feel like something shifted, and for I'm trying to find something that is round. Okay, so one moment. Okay, let me use this candle. So, for instance, like everything that I wanted to accomplish last year, 2022. So, this is the circle, right? This is the circle. And everything was like, there was like a pie right here. Oh, okay. It's like this is not the cutest thing to use to demonstrate, but so for instance, like right here, everything I accomplished, but everything in my life was missing that gap, that space. So, for example, like my YouTube channel, I wanted to get monetized last year, and my YouTube channel watch hour was at 3,500, and I needed to get to 4,000 watch hours to be able to be fully monetized. So that kind of helped me. That's kind of made me feel like I failed, and there were some other things too that I wanted to accomplish, like my book sales. I wanted to sell 500 books and I sold 150 something. And I was like very disappointed in myself. And there was some other things that I needed to get done. I wanted to have my driver's license here, but I only got my driver's permit. So during that time, is like I was so upset with myself, plus the emotions that I was going through, the mental breakdowns. So all of that bottled up had me feeling like I'm just stuck, and I need to just like yes. So one point I find myself praying. I was praying to God, and then I was like, what's happening? Like, why all of this wasn't, all the gaps wasn't filled. So I had to pull back, back step back, and to look at everything from a different perspective and viewpoint, and ask myself like, why was I being interactive enough with my audience? Like, what could have I done? I was just questioning myself, and it's like I kept hearing God voices in my head saying that I should just be still. Sometimes I find myself being dependent on myself alone, feeling that I can do everything by myself. But during that time was like God was like, you're always doing everything by yourself. This is my time to show you that I'm here for you and I can help you along this way. It wasn't like I can help you. It was like I'm going to do this now. So you need to keep your ass quiet. And so January, February, I stepped back from everything that I was doing, and I was living just a normal life. Like, get up, go to work, come back home, spend time with my dog in the morning, get up, go. I was very inconsistent with the gym, everything, because I'm coming from a place where wake up in the morning, go to the gym, make breakfast, do work on my books, work on other things in my ear, like my personal goals. Then I will go to work, come back from work like 11 the latest, sometimes 11:15, and I would stay up till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning working on something else, and then I would get up in the morning again to gym, da da da. So I was running myself, and at this point, like when God was like telling me like, listen, don't do anything. I started going to the gym religiously. I wasn't being consistent as I was before. I put everything on break. I stopped selling my books. I just stopped doing everything. My YouTube videos, I was just like right back. And yes, if you guys remember that video where I did the gift back, that was one of the reasons why, because I find myself asking God why I didn't do accomplish this, why that, and I forgot all the things that around me that I should be grateful for. And I was like, I don't need no gift for my Christmas. Like I got everything that I wanted. I bought this chain for my Christmas. So I did a gift back to give back to people who were on the street that was going through, like during the winter time, that I could see that they were super cold food and all of that. So I used my paycheck and I bought some stuff for them, and it actually made me come back to realization to say, okay, life is beautiful, be grateful for what you have. And yes, so I took a break from everything, because I felt like that's because I know that's what God was telling me. Like that's what I kept hearing in my head. Like stop doing everything, stop doing everything, and I followed. And I remember, guys, one day I came home from work and I literally didn't know what to do because I'm so used to trying to complete everything, trying to do everything, trying to accomplish everything. I'm trying to make things happen overnight. And it was driving me crazy just by living a normal day to day life where I just get up and go to work and that's it. And I remember one night when I came home, because I was forcing God to tell me what He wants me to do. Because it's like, just tell me. Tell somebody to tell me. Tell somebody to tell me. Write it on a piece of paper. Just tell me what you want me to do. And I came home with this range and I showered and I came and I put on my 90. And then I just started yelling in the house right here. I was yelling and I was screaming. I was like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? God, tell me. I was screaming. I was crying. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, I kept hearing these things in my head. And I don't know what to do because normally, like, if I set my goal, I can, okay, say 1, 2, 3, do this, do that, do that. But at this time, I didn't know what to do. Right? I honestly didn't know where to start, how to start. What is it that you wanted me to start? Like, what is it? What is it that you want me to do? And I had to go back into the still moment again where I'm just like, you know what? Just trust God. I don't know why I'm trusting Him. Why am I doing this? I don't know what to do, what to expect, but I'm like, I give up. Just allow God to just do what He's supposed to do. And prior to that, I remember one night when I came home, when I started going into that phase where I just left all my worries because I went to church one time and they were preaching about that as well. It's like every time I don't go to church like every single week, but I find that every single time I go to church is like the pastor talking to me or anybody was preaching talking to me, which is weird. But at that particular weekend when I went to church, they were talking about leaving your worries to God. And they were talking about we always thinking that we're going through such of a big thing, but who are we when God can handle greater things? You know, so they were preaching about that, and that definitely helped me to kind of release all of these things that was going on into my head and said, God, I give you all of this. I give you all my worries. I give you all my goals. I give you everything that you want me to do. And it was such a relief. And I felt at peace just by doing that. And I was in this, so I basically moved from hope of having, hope of doing this, hope of doing, to this peaceful phase of having just faith where I will like God will work it out. It will come to a great because I know I can do this. It's gonna come. And I remember there was a lot of people that was messaging me during that time and like, how do you remain so happy? Like, how are you so happy? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so happy? And they were like, I want to be like this. I want to be like how you're operating. And I didn't even realize that it was so obvious to what I was doing. But it's like basically I was like, listen, God, I give you all of this. I give you all of this to Jesus to take care of and to carry that burden for me. And it helps to release a lot. So if you're actually going through something, sometimes we're forcing ourselves to carry the burden on our back. But God has greater have a bigger strength and capacity to hold all of that worries and stress that we keep walking around in our head worrying about. Sometimes we have to just unknowingly let go. And that's what I did. I just let go of everything. So when I let go and I was in this peaceful, calm kind of spirit, like nothing could just slide on me. If you say something to piss me off, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I was just in that moment where I'm just zen. And I came home one night from work and nobody upset me at work. I wasn't going through anything that day. I had a great day. I had wonderful time with the customers. nothing happened to me that day to for me to say for the like I had a good day. And when I came home and I sat on this same chair that I'm sitting on, I sat on this same chair, I some thoughts came into my life, and those thoughts were, Lati, everybody is good, everybody is doing great, everybody who you worried about, who you were trying to help, everybody that I felt like I helped and counsel or encourage or coach, or if monetary, like if I people I would give money, people like everybody that I was helping around me, I felt like they were doing way better, like they were doing so good, and I wasn't needed into their life anymore. So it's like I would reflect on a particular person. I was like knowing that person before and knowing that person after I started working with them one on one, just by talking to them, uplifting them and all of that. I find that like they were good. I see the result. I see the improvement. And I was like, I did it. I'm done. I don't have anything left to do. And then I started thinking about trade. Oh, I don't have no much of a big responsibility. And I find those thoughts in my head peacefully. Like, Lati, you have done it. You did everything that you could and what you should, and everybody is good. Everybody is good. You don't have to worry. And is that thought was coming into my head to say, I am done. I'm done, and this is it for me, and I need to go. I don't want to use that word, but yes, it's the S word. I was thinking. And I texted my best friend, and she said, she was like, hold up. Before I even texted her, when of having those thoughts in my head, I looked at my dog and I was like, oh my God, Milan, I know I have to stay to take care of you, because who the hell is going to take care of you? You are my big responsibility. Right, Millie? I was like, who is going to take care of you? And that's when I started crying, because I was like, what the hell just happened? What just happened in my head? And I know most of the time you will hear people who experience these things, that the first thing you would ask, like, what could have caused them to do that to themselves, like what led them to do this, who did this, who troubled them. And it's not always like that. There, when you see like people like peacefully and they just do that to themselves, like you're wondering like, why would they do that to themselves? And in that moment I was like, wow, this is just crazy. And I texted my best friend and I told her, and I said, Shamik, like, I literally what I just said, I mentioned the exact same thing to her. I said, I feel like everybody around me is good, and I feel like my time here is not necessary anymore. I feel like I fulfill my purpose here, and I need to go. And then she was like, wait, like, I'm thinking about it, but now it's like, the tears are, but I'm gonna hold it. So, and I was like, she was like, hold on. And I guess she wanted to like gather her thoughts in her head before she said something. And she called me like a few minutes after, and she's like, what happened? Why would you think that? And the way in which she listened, and she was like, I understand why you would say that, blah, blah, blah. She was like, she was a great help to that day. Like, she allowed me to kind of express myself. She listened, and she was like, maybe because the weather here, maybe because you're there alone, what could cause that? And she said, just do something. Do something. Just do something. I said, Shamik, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm finished with this place. And she was like, just do something. Just try something. And I was like, it took me a while to figure like, what is it that I'm supposed to do? I feel like I'm finished. I did everything that I could. And she was like, just do something. Just do something. That's all she kept saying to me. And I said, all right, people are constantly messaging me that I should people are messaging me that I should do more get ready videos, because I did one get ready video for my birthday, and everybody messaging me about it. So I said, like, people are saying that they love the video that I made and they want to see more. And then they're like, she was like, okay, try doing some of those. And I was like, okay. That's how I started doing like those fashion videos on Instagram. And I love fashion from ever since I was a kid. Before modeling, I always dressed up in the night. Like, I wait till everybody go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would get up and dress up. So that kind of helped me to kind of, control my thought process and give me those happy thoughts. Especially when I dressed up and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, girl, you're fine. You're so fine. And I love putting those clothes. And I was like, what value am I bringing to these people? Like, because I'm always thinking that, okay, success is important, but the most important thing is for us to provide value. Provide value to people out there through service or product. What value am I giving to these people? And I just thought, like, okay, what are they saying? And then I have, my followers were like, oh, these videos help to boost my confidence in myself. These videos taught me how to dress. Like, these videos do that. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm giving them some form of value. But in the meantime, to keep my mind where it's supposed to be, let me just continue doing them. And so that's how the whole get ready videos started from. And it also helped me a lot, not just mentally, but accepting my body, because I kept looking at my body in the mirror. And I know I have a big booty, but I used to be ashamed of my butt. I know, I'm like, I love my body. I love, not just because my butt is big. If it is small, but I still love it. I start loving my skin more, taking care of my face more, like, so those videos that like dive in more into my self-love and acceptance to myself, for myself. And so, yes, so that was a crazy part that was going on, guys. And this video, I know a lot of us may sometimes judge people because of how they're living and how they look, and we assume that we're the only one that is going through something, because it's not a lot of people are vocal about it, right? We have to all understand that each one of us are going through something. Everybody are going through something. Everybody experience something in their life that is affecting them in some way. It's just that some people are learn how to cope and to deal with things differently by, more experience, more work on themselves, different ways. Also, some people don't even know that they're going through something, right? So don't look at yourself to say, okay, I'm the only one that is feeling what I'm feeling. Everybody's feeling something. And it's just that if we should be open, we'll hear more from people and be more compassionate to everyone. I also bought this book called Thriving as an Empath, because I'm an empath, but reading this book helped me to set better intentions for myself and also control my energy, so I don't feel burnt out or drained because I'm an empath. And so, yes. So all of us, I know, there's a lot of us going through situation, but also remember that it's not going to last for a long time. Even though we feel like it not end, it's not going to last for a long time. Because I'm sure we can remember some time, probably 10 years ago, like something like this probably happened, where we felt like we could not get out of it, and we went into a whole different, like we came out of it and we were able to live happy again, right? Sometimes God put us in situation not to sabotage us, but he put us in situation for us to learn, to evolve, to reevaluate, to rebirth. Sometimes we have to experience certain things in order for us to see what God's intentions are for us. Because I used to walk around feeling that is what I want. But God is like, no, I'm going to give you what you need to do. What you want, what you need. That's what I'm going to give to you. So, with that said, you're not alone. you're not the only one going through things, and I support you, I love you, and I care for you. And I also want you to try each and every day to make yourself better, to believe in yourself, to accept the situation as how it is, and look at it from a different angle. Um, I came up with this quote, this saying this week. Whenever we're take the time, I came up with um this week where I said, if you look up, you look down, you're seeing two different things, but you are in the same space, and you experience two different things. But you choose to stay where you want to look, what you want to experience, and how you're going to perceive it. You have all that control inside of you, right? So that's for what happened. Fast forward for in the future, what has been going on. Also, guys, my 30th birthday celebration was the best. I had a great time doing the helicopter ride where I did that video. Guys, if you realize, my birthday was February the 6th, and you see how long I posted that video? It was so hard for me to put out content. It was really a struggle for me to put out content. So don't feel bad on yourself. Just keep going. You're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah, but my birthday dinner was amazing. I had such a great time with close friends who came out to celebrate my birthday with me. I'm truly grateful. Like, I have a friend, John, came all the way from Connecticut, as you are Americans, but he came all the way from Connecticut to celebrate my birthday with me, and I'm truly grateful for each one of you. Everybody who came out, thank you guys so much for spending that wonderful night with me. And I have a Milan here. I'm truly blessed to have her here. She's totally fine. Guys, I was so careful with her because I know the climate here in Jamaica and in America is totally different. So I had to watch her, but she enjoyed the snow. She wanted to be in the snow every day. She loved the cold. She wanted to be in the rain every day. I don't know, she's so strong. But I bought her shoes for her. You should see her in the shoe. But so that's it for memory lane. So for the future, guys, going forward, I'm not promising you guys anything to expect. However, I will try my best to be more consistent, and I want to do more collaborations where we can sit and discuss things of that sort, or have a series. So you guys can definitely reach out to me. I'm ready for some collaborations. So y'all DM and DM and let me know. Lastly, I want to collaborate with you. Just so that. And yes, so that's what will be opening to expand my YouTube channel. But yeah, I will be sharing my journey with you guys as best as possible. As I said, there's no activity really going on. I'm just trying to figure out my lane. I just almost completed one of my next book, which is another children's book, and it should be ready soon. And I want to have like a launch and all that. But yeah, I keep saying but yes, yes, guys. So look out to be seeing more contents from me, and please watch my videos. It helps a lot to grow my watch hours, and commenting on my video also help with engagement for YouTube as well. And share with your friends and your family, and tell them say Latte Desire is the best YouTube channel on this planet. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for even sticking to the end of this video. Also, you can drop comments down below if you want me to, because I think I want to do a live Q&A where I can interact with you guys. So comment down below. I will be doing a live Q&A sometime soon. So comment your question down below. What you want to ask me? Let's talk, guys. I got y'all. So until next time, love you so much. Make sure y'all subscribe. Before you go, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, go find 10 other people and say subscribe to Latte Desire. I joke, but yeah, I mean it. And just remember that God loves us, God wants the best for us. And once we have those things in our mind, our days will seems to be better. Okay? Once we have those thoughts in our mind, our days will feel better, more gratitude around us, learning to be present and conscious that all things is going to work out for its best. Because I know greatness is coming. May I feel it? May I feel it? But yes, guys, I've been talking for a while. Love you all. Bye.